Hey, I'm Chef Paulette. Today we're here to make some lasagna. Yes, that really classic baked pasta that everybody loves. This is going to have three parts. It's basically the pasta, the sauce, and the cheeses. This is not a meat lasagna. This is the lasagna I grew up with, which has 3 cheeses in it, and it's the one that I love the best. So we're going to start by making our sauce. We have some olive oil in there, and what you want is a diced small onion. In this case, I'm actually going to use a diced shallot. Same thing, kind of that onion flavor. So I'm going to put it in here. So you want your onion or your shallot to saute for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes and our onion shallot has softened. So we're going to add a splash of wine, white wine, just a dry white wine. Just want it to evaporate by half. Just let it cook for about a minute. Now we're going to add our tomatoes. I'm using crushed tomatoes. I have a 28-ounce can and then also a 15-ounce can, so we have enough sauce for our lasagna. All right, so we're just going to put that right in there. Whoa. I used the spoon to kind of break the fall of the tomatoes. So just mix that up. Then we're going to add some salt and pepper and season it really nice. And this only has to simmer for about 15 minutes and then it's ready. We have 3 cheeses going into lasagna. One is the ricotta cheese. You see how nice and creamy this is? Now ricotta cheese, it doesn't have a lot of flavor. It's got a lot of creaminess. It's got its own flavor, but it is kind of quiet. So we add a lot of salt and pepper to wake it up. And then I do something that a lot of people don't do. I add a little bit of milk or cream because I'm going to loosen it up so that when we add it to the lasagna, it's going to be like a loose cream, almost like a little bechamel. Okay, so our second cheese is grated parmigiano mozzarella. This is a fresh mozzarella, so it's kind of wet and it's very, very soft and it's so good. So what I'm trying to do is grate it. Because it's so soft, it's kind of hard to grate, but it's a nice way to get pieces that can spread out in the lasagna. So I'm going to try grating the rest of this, but as you can see, it kind of just wants to fall apart. But that's okay too. Now there's lasagna that you can boil and then use it in your lasagna, or you can get this no boil pasta, which I love to use. So in here are just sheets of pasta that are stiff and brittle like this, but you don't have to boil it first. You just put it right in and then you layer your lasagna. So first thing you want to do is put some sauce down in your pan here. Just a coating to the bottom, like a little lining, okay? Now we're going to put our first layer of pasta. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, just like that. Now here's how you want to coat this pasta so it stays nice and pliable when it cooks. Just get it to all of the edges. You don't want to drench it. You don't want this to be swimming in sauce. You want it to just be coated. Now this too, you don't want it to be totally a whole thick layer. You want to just kind of blob it around like this. There we go. Now we'll put the mozzarella. I'm just going to sprinkle this. This too, you don't want it to be a big, thick bunch of mozzarella like you see in some of the pizza commercials. No, that's not very Italian. So now the grated parmigiano. You can use the spoon. I'm used to going like this. We just want to get a sprinkle on top of everything. Watch out, don't let it all fall in. And there you go. Okay, so a little bit of sauce, just some splashes, and we're going to do it all over again. Okay, this is our third layer. There's going to be one layer after this, and that's going to be the top layer. So you don't want any ricotta on the top layer. So when you get to this layer, use up what you have. Same with the mozzarella. You can use this all right now. All right. This is our final layer. We're going to put on some sauce, and then we're going to put some parmigiano, and then it's ready to go in the oven. In it goes. I can smell it. That means it's ready. The lasagna is done. Let's take it out of the oven. So it's done, but I highly, highly recommend you let it sit there for about 15 minutes, even 20 minutes. Wow, it's rested. Our lasagna is well rested now, so we can taste it. Here we go. Oh, I just love it. The pasta is so tender, it's like homemade pasta. It's amazing how that works. The cheeses all come together so delicately, and the sauce is nice and light and lovely. See, when you don't drench it with lots of sauce and lots of cheese, it's a light, beautiful dish. Do try it at home. I'm Chef Paulette, chefpaulette.net, Italian Cooking Party on Instagram, Chef Paulette on Facebook. So do try to make this. It's delicious.